Hey, this video I'm going to show you a foolproof series of exercises to unlock the ring muscle up. If you already have a decent amount of pulling and pushing strength, the ring muscle up actually isn't that hard to do. Understanding how to perfect your technique will save a ton of time and frustration. I'm going to cover 4 important exercises for clean, effortless muscle ups. Firstly, the false grip. When using the rings, a false grip should be used because this allows us to eliminate the need for any momentum during the movement. Grab the rings with an overgrip and don't let this slip during the set. It's an uncomfortable yet major part of making the muscle up possible. Next, we need to do a modified high pull-up. I want you to pull until the rings are level with your armpits. It's also important that you actively pull the rings in close to the body. This small detail of keeping the rings in makes the transition much easier. From the peak of the pull-up, aggressively shift the shoulders forward, which should shift the body into the bottom of a dip. When you're at the bottom of the dip, it's really not that complicated. Anyone who gets to this point is generally excited and strong enough to complete the muscle up by dipping up. Earlier we spoke about the false grip and its importance. We need to train our capacity to maintain a false grip during the set. The best way to train this is using false grip pull-ups. We're achieving 2 things at once with this exercise. Firstly, we're building our tolerance for holding the false grip. When you first start working the false grip, it will feel very challenging, if not impossible, to hold for time. I guarantee with repeat exposure and patience, it won't feel bad at all. The body has an amazing capacity to adapt, and if you speak to anyone who has spent time in the false grip, they'll say it's not that bad once you get used to it. By doing false grip pull-ups, the grip strength will become resistant to slipping in the hanging position, and it won't move during the pull-up. The second advantage of the false grip pull-up is that we get to improve our pulling strength in the top range of motion. This is really helpful because we're training our ability to keep our elbows and rings tucked in close to the body. This mimics the ring muscle up. Improving this specific pulling pattern will groove the strength needed in preparation to enter the transition. It's safe to say that the majority of you watching this video can do at least a few pull-ups and dips. The question is, why then can these same people not do a single muscle up? It comes down to not understanding the technique and being unable to complete the transition portion of the muscle up. This is why I've personally used the assisted muscle up transition with countless clients to unlock their muscle up. To set up for this exercise, you'll need to adjust the rings until they're at about armpit level. I find this setup the best for being able to modify the intensity and the speed of the movement based on someone's level of strength. Keep the feet on the ground in the bottom of the pull-up, rise up until the transition, and then with control, shift from the toes into the bottom of the dip. Reverse the motion with the rings in close to the body and then slowly lower your body down to the ground with minimal assist from the legs. As you get stronger, focus on decreasing the amount of assistance that you're using with the legs. This is vital for teaching the body the shoulder and elbow position that you need in real ring muscle ups. This drill is amazing for beginners. It stresses the transition and it's a manageable method for improving the false grip in a tolerable way. As I said at the start, if you master the transition, ring muscle ups won't be an issue. Breaking the skill down into parts and training the individual parts will lead to faster progress than working the exercise as a whole. For nice looking ring muscle ups, being strong with the dip is a must. Make sure the ring dips are as deep as you can manage without any pain. As the transition of a ring muscle up forces the body into a deep dip, it's no surprise we need to train this position. Dipping until the shoulders are slightly below 90 degrees is a good goal when you're training. On the way up, it's important to use a full range of motion by straightening the arms and turning the rings out. Less is definitely more when it comes to ring dips for muscle up training. I'd rather you do deep dips with quality instead of killing yourself to reach a ton of reps by reducing your range of motion. Don't make that mistake of trading quantity for quality. If you've spent the time and grown stronger in the 3 earlier drills, I promise the ring muscle up will be yours. This last exercise is for those looking to dominate and overload the transition part. Start in the bottom of the dip, slowly lean backwards and fight to control every part of the transition in reverse. If done properly, you'll be in the very top of the high pull with the rings touching your armpits. I have to repeat this. Go as slowly as you can manage in the transition. Remember guys, you're the boss of your body. Don't give in to your body wanting to rush through the transition. This is where the real growth happens, when overcoming your areas of weakness. We're just focusing on the eccentric part as this allows us to get in plenty of reps and quality practice. This is yet another great drill to improve the false grip endurance in a fun way. This way you can improve your false grip without doing boring drills like hanging just for time. Thanks for watching everyone. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and want to directly show your support for FitnessFAQs. I'm interested to see how dedicated my audience is. How long did it take you to get your first muscle up? Comment how long it took in the comment section below. At FitnessFAQs, our mission is to give you the tools for mastering your body. Go to fitnessfaqs.tv to join our community of bodyweight athletes and also to sign up for our training programs. Our training methods are fun and get serious results. Until next time guys, train hard.